Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the biggest game in Whitetails history, so hit that like button. We are facing number 1 Ohio State in the Big Ten Championship. This is our first year in the Big Ten after being promoted from the American Athletic Conference, and we have turned heads across the nation as we face top 5 projected pick, Brent Thompson at quarterback. He is a 2.0 quarterback. He can throw the ball just as good as he can run with 89 speed. He is a true dual threat. So let's get this game underway under the lights at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. And there is the first kickoff return of the game. Xavier Storm takes it to about the 27-yard line. So here we come, led by redshirt freshman quarterback Justin DiRoberto. First pass across the middle, and that's Jabari Blaze going airborne. The senior running back picks up 6 yards on that catch out of the backfield. So 2nd and 1. This time, throw across the middle. That's Xavier Storm, the sophomore, 13 yards. He's over 1,000 yards, almost 10 touchdowns on the year. He picks up the first down. So DiRoberto, another quick throw across the middle. That's Bryce Greer, his roommate and best friend on the team. 21 yards up the field, and that's a first down. So we're looking good in the first few plays of this game. Here is Jabari, another handoff, gain of 6. We're moving the ball positively on every single play this drive. So 2nd and 4. This time, DiRoberto, another throw out to left side, and that's Chris Corretto who takes a big hit. But he will get a gain of 4. And that brings it to the 24. Handoff up the middle. That's Blaze again. Another first down. And we are wearing down this Ohio State defense so far. That's a first down. So now at about the 17-yard line. 2nd and 8. Throw, and that's almost picked off. They have playmakers all over this defense. And that shows on that play, the speed on this D. And here we go. 3rd and 8. Throw to the right side. And that is a first down. Xavier Storm again. 10 yards. First down for the sophomore. So now here's a handoff. This time Jabari Blaze fights up the middle, and he will get about a gain of 4, bringing it to about the 2-yard line as we bring in Bryant Simmons in for a quarterback power. We're used to running this. He gets to about the 2. He coughs it up. That's a hit and a fumble, and Ohio State falls on it. Wow, Bryant Simmons with his first fumble of the year, and it couldn't come at a worse time in the Big Ten Championship versus number 1 Ohio State. And now Ohio State takes back over as here comes top 5 projected pick, Brent Thompson, handing it off to Daniel Williams, the junior. He picks up about a gain of 3, at least giving him some breathing room inside the 5-yard line. So 2nd and 7, giving it right back to him, and he gets about 5 again. And now they get it to a 3rd and 2. Here's Thompson under center this time, pitching it out this time. Williams does have the speed. He breaks a tackle and gets to about the 20-yard line, thrown out of bounds by Alvin Ebiselli. So now they have enough room here at about the 20-yard line. They come out in the shotgun for the first time. Another handoff, though. Daniel Williams throws off the safety that time, and wow, that was a big-time stiff arm on that one, and it's a first down. So here's a screen pass out to Alford. This time breaking a tackle. Another first down. They're picking up a couple of yards every single time they get a play called, and wow, this offense, you can see why Brent Thompson is a top 5 projected pick, but this time not again. Loss of 3 yards. Marvin Woods in the backfield, and Brad Robinson was there as well. So 2nd and 13. Here's a dump off pass. This time Williams makes a man miss. 16 yards and a first down. He's just making all the right decisions on this drive, and here he is handed off to Alford this time on a jet sweep. He's only going to pick up a gain of 2. And that brings it to about the 33-yard line. 3rd and 5. Can we make a stop? Jones across the middle. He will get stopped, but they will give it to him. Gain of 5. I don't know about that spot. I guess Ohio State gets the number 1 call in that one. The number 1 team gets the favors. And here they go with a fresh set of downs. Here is Edward Austin with the catch across the middle. That's 9 yards. So now on the option this time. 2nd and 1. This time Thompson keeps it. He falls forward for about 6, and this is a long, methodical drive. They started out at about the 2-yard line. Just remember that. Thompson rolling out to the right. He will not get away, and that's a loss of 1. They will credit Ryan Robinson with the sack. And now they get it to a 2nd and 11. Once again, we send the blitz. Thompson moves out to the right, breaks the tackle, and he will throw off another one of Elgin Lloyd. That's a touchdown, Brent Thompson. You can see why NFL scouts want him. That's a big-time run on a big stage here in the Big Ten Championship, just bouncing off of Ryan Robinson, the All-American. And now they're on the board. It's 7-0, Ohio State. So here is the redshirt freshman back on an offense. DiRoberto, quick throw across the middle. That's Storm who gets open, beating the one-on-one coverage. And that's a gain of 20 to about the 45. That's a great dart on that throw. So DiRoberto, play action fake this time. Rolling out to the right side. He wants to throw the ball deep to Storm, but dumps it off short. And that is Jacoby Beck, the senior, picking up a gain of 12 and a first down. So here we get it to about the 43-yard line. Here's a handoff. One more time. Another big hole for Jabari Blaze. Running the ball well. Our offensive line looks pretty good versus this stout defensive front. So 3rd and 1. Handoff. Once again, that's a gain of 2. And that is enough for a first down as we start the second quarter. So now we get it to about the 30-yard line. 2nd and 8 from the shotgun. Throw across the middle, deep, and that's caught. Touchdown, Bryce Greer. He's wide open, 30 yards downfield. What a dart by DiRoberto, and Bryce Greer gets open. I can't wait to see what this connection can do. Xavier Storm is already a favorite target, but now we add Bryce Greer to the mix. I mean, this guy has been going off the last 3 games. That's another touchdown for the freshman, and he ties this game up at 7. So here's Brent Thompson back on an offense. Here he is running the ball. You got to spy him just a little bit. That's a gain of 13 and a first down. So 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Here's a handoff wide to the left side, and that's a nice tackle. Loss of 2 yards. Derek M. Pinto, the senior linebacker now. Remember, he used to play defensive end, was our leading sack getter last year. He makes the stop on that one. So 2nd and 12. Scramble out to the right side. It's coughed up. And Alvin Ebiselli is there to pick it up. And that is Shaq Royal who comes in and knocks it loose. Take a look. He just gets a hand in there. Richard Lewis stands up Brent Thompson. But then, look, Shaq Royal just does just enough. Gets a little hand in there and pokes it loose. And Alvin Ebiselli is there. And now we're set up with good field position to start this next drive. So here is Bryce Greer with his first throw, or actually DiRoberto, and that's actually a catch on the sideline. Xavier Storm doing what he does. Gain of 16 on that one. So here's a throw across the middle. That time, Jacoby Beck, the senior, 8 yards. And now we're inside the 15 for a 3rd and 2 at about the 12-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Jabari cuts back, finds a lane, and look at that vision. 6 yards and a first down, being patient. And here we go. At about the 6-yard line, having a chance to take the lead. Here's DiRoberto, throw, and he misses a wide open Jacoby Beck in the end zone. And now we get it to a 2nd and goal. He had a touchdown for sure. So play action fake this time. DiRoberto throws across the middle. It's picked off by Francis. Wow. And DiRoberto misses a touchdown pass on the previous pass and then throws an interception on the next one. That's how a game can change, just like that. You got to make the throws in the big games. So now here is Brent Thompson, this time handing it off to Alford. They've given him 3 jet sweeps already. He gets about a gain of 9 on that one, bringing it to a 3rd and inches. This time, handoff up the middle. Williams gets stopped, but look at this. Look at the spot they give Williams on this one. He needed to get it to the 30.5-yard line. That ball did not cross that. But he somehow gets the call, and it's a first down. So now they get it to about the 35-yard line. Handoff, Williams again. He throws off a safety on that one and gets past the 50. That's a gain of 18 and a big first down run on that one. So now they get it inside of 3 minutes left here in the first half. Screen pass out to the right. It's Williams again, and he's not going to have enough room to get loose on that one. And that brings it to a 3rd and 7. Can we come up with a stop? This is a big down. Thompson tries to throw the ball out to his running back, but this time the offensive lineman gets in the way of the pass on that one, and it's incomplete. So now we have a chance to drive down this field here. 7-7 still. Throw out to the right side. Bryce Greer's open, and that's a big first down on that one. And DiRoberto on that one does break the school record for passing yards in a season, passing Adam Miller. He set all kinds of records here in his freshman season. So now at about the 43-yard line, 1st and 10, run the screen pass. He gets hit on that throw, but this time Ohio State is in the backfield. That's a loss of 4. And now we get it to a 2nd and long from about the 40-yard line. They're sending a blitz. Simmons in the game now. He throws. He finds Price Greer, who's fighting his way inside the 30-yard line. DiRoberto must have been shaken up on that last screen pass, and Simmons comes in and makes a great throw, getting a 1st down. So here on a 3rd and 10, here's a throw out to the right side. That is Xavier Storm, only a gain of 5. And 4th and 5, we are going to be smart here. Settle for the field goal, take the points, and that is going to be knocked through for 3 points as we go into halftime with the 10-7 lead. What a game so far. Second half coming next. So here's Brent Thompson out with this top Ohio State offense out onto the field. Handoff this time. Daniel Williams to the right side, runs over Ryan Robinson and falls forward. That is a gain of 18. That's a great way to start the second half. So the junior running back has about 80 yards rushing here. Here's a deep shot down the left side, and it's almost picked off. Zane Alexander had that one in his hands. He could have flipped this game on its head with the turnover. So here is Thompson. Screen pass out to the right side. Daniel Williams gets loose down the right side. 2nd and 10. He picks up about a gain of 6, trying to leap over, but Jonathan Simmons isn't having any of that. So 3rd and 4 this time. Stopping the run, and Daniel Williams will get stopped in the backfield. That is Derek M. Pinto. Nice tackle there. And we had him covered on the edge. That was a great play call on that one by the defensive coordinator, Ethan Aguayo. So now we get the ball back after the punt at about the 20-yard line. We're going to start out with the run. Jabari Blaze gets loose to the right side, and he's pretty much been running the ball really well. Gains of 5, 4, and 6 is pretty consistent for him so far. And we get it to a 2nd and 5. DiRoberto scrambling out to the right. He will throw that way. He's got Jacoby Beck. And I'm not sure that was really intended for Beck, but he's there. That's a 1st down. Nice throw on the run. So here on a 1st and 10. This time, DiRoberto, clean pocket, throws to the left side. That's Maurice Jackson, the true freshman. He picks up 18 on that one. And a nice catch and a nice 1st down, 18 yards. So now we're past the 50-yard line. Here's a throw across the middle. That's Price Greer again, breaking a tackle. He's hard to bring down. That's a gain of 9 for the athletic tight end. He's over 100 yards with that catch. So here's Jacoby Beck in the game. He's getting about a gain of 4 as well. And now we're moving the ball on this drive as we look to run some clock as well. Here is Jabari Blaze with the carry up the middle. And another 5-yard gain here for the senior in the biggest game of his life. So now 3rd and 4 this time. DiRoberto gets hit on the throw, and that's a nice catch by Jacoby Beck in traffic. Remember last game he dropped a pass on a big 3rd down, but we ended up converting it. It looks like he's been working on his hands as here is Xavier Storm. He catches it in traffic after taking a big hit. That's a gain of 11. And now we get it to the inch-yard line. We're going to learn our lesson from earlier, trying to run the ball. Brian Simmons, we will give the ball to Jabari Blaze, but he can't get to the 1st down marker. So now here's Nathan Beaver in the game. We're going to give it to him, and he can't get there. He's stuffed, and that is about a loss of a 1/2 yard on that one. And now we get into a 3rd and goal. Ohio State might have the goal line stand. DiRoberto dumps it off, and that's a touchdown. Jabari Blaze out of the backfield. You don't see this often out of this offense, and that's a nice swing pass, a beautiful throw. Under pressure, finding his running back. That's a touchdown for Jabari Blaze. And now we take the 2-score lead here as we move on to the 4th quarter. So here's Ohio State with about 40 seconds left here in the 3rd. Here's a jet sweep, and that's a nice tackle. That's Marvin Woods, the senior. And here we go. A big 3rd down stop. Could do it for us here and give us some momentum. Here's a deep shot, and Brent Thompson just straight up misses his man on that one, Alfred. And wow, did we catch a break. That's a throw that Thompson never misses. And we get them to punt the ball away. So here we go. One more score could put this game away. First pass, and that's going to be a sack. Ohio State gets in. That's a loss of 10 yards. A huge defensive play as we get into a 3rd and 20. Throw to the right side, and that is almost picked off. But it's knocked down, and now Ohio State gets the ball back here. 7 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. So here's Thompson. Here's a pump out to left, and he will run up the middle. That's a gain of 12. How did he find that lane? And they get another first down. So now at about the 30-yard line, this time draw play. Williams is going to get stopped. That's Alvin Ebiselli. Loss of 3 yards. And here we go. Let's get this stop here, defense, as we get him to a 3rd and 12. We're going to send some pressure here with Nathan Beaver from the safety position. He will go in unblocked. That's a sack. Loss of 6 yards for the junior. And wow, Nathan Beaver, what a career he's had. Quarterback turned safety, and he is making an impact in this game. That's a 4th and 19 as they punt the ball away. So here's our offense backing onto the field, trying to run the ball. Here is Jabari Blaze out to the right side. He will lose a yard on that one, and that brings it to a 2nd and 11. The play clock does wind down as far as we can, throw out to left side. That's Price Greer, and that's a gain of 5, bringing it to a 3rd and 6. DiRoberto, clean pocket. He will move out to the right. He'll try to dump it off short, and that's Jacoby Beck, who can't get upfield. That's a loss of 1 yard. If he just would have stayed in bounds and got upfield, he could have had a first down on that one. And we're going to wisely punt this ball away and just make them drive the length of the field as we pin them inside the 5-yard line. So does Brent Thompson have a drive in him inside his own 5? Number 8 gets the snap from the shotgun. Clean pocket. He will unload and throw it deep. He's got Jones, who gets behind Nathan Beaver, and he picks up a huge gain of 67. And now, just like that, Ohio State is within scoring range. So here is Thompson. This time we send some pressure off the right side. He's going to move out to the left, and Brent Thompson does pick up about a gain of 5, or a gain of 8 on that scramble, bringing it to about a 2nd and 3. Thompson, this time, clean pocket, throw to the right side. Alford, his favorite target on that one. He picks up a gain of 9, and that's another first down. So inside the 15-yard line, here's Jackson on the catch, and he's got 6. And now this clock does continue to wind down here inside of 2 minutes. Daniel Williams, carry, touchdown, and that's 5 yards out for the junior. And now it's within 3 points here with 2 minutes left in this game. And Ohio State is going to line up for an onside kick. And maybe they don't trust their defense, because maybe I would have kicked this ball deep and tried to depend on this D. Here's Patrick McGee, though. He will recover it. So here we go. If we get a first down, we win the Big Ten championship. It comes down to this. Jabari Blaze, first carry up the middle. That's a gain of 6. And they burn their first timeout here. So now we get it to a 2nd and 4. Another handoff. This time Blaze can't fight forward for the first down, but picks up a gain of 2 as they burn their second. We're bringing Adam Murphy. 3rd and 2. Counterplay out to left side. He will try to fight forward, and he will get it. Look at this effort. And the offensive lineman, Joey Moss, he pushes him forward on this play. Adam Murphy had no business getting that first down, and he does. And that one will seal up the Big Ten championship for the first time in school history. It goes to Green Bay, Wisconsin, as the Whitetails are victorious as we upset the number 1 team in the nation and get our first conference championship in school history. The nation did not see this coming at all. The first year in the Big Ten, getting promoted, the Whitetails do the unthinkable and beat the number 1 team in the nation en route to a Big Ten title. What a game. And the player of the game goes to the freshman, Price Greer, as he has his best game of his career. And Coach J does get his first trophy to put on his wall. Wow, this is crazy as we do what nobody thought. Kirk Herbstreit picked Wisconsin last week, picked Ohio State this week. He is 0 for 2 in his last 2 weeks. And wow, we come away victorious, and it comes by a 3-point defensive showdown in Indianapolis. What a game. Xavier Storm has a good game, 6 for 7 for 75 yards. Blaze gets a touchdown receiving, never see that. Price Greer goes over 100, and wow, what a game from this defense. I can't say enough about just the leaders on this defense. Nathan Beaver with the big time sack, and that ended up being a big difference maker. Ryan Robinson had a decent game as well. Derek and Pizzo was flying around the field. So was Marvin Woods. A lot of these seniors, I mean, they showed up this game, and even the young guys showed some promise as well. Simmons was all over the field as well. You got to give it to him. I mean, Jonathan Simmons, a freshman, had to make a big adjustment going over from end to nose tackle, but he's definitely pretty much surprised our defense. I mean, to be honest, him and Abicelli have had an impact on this defensive line, and it's definitely made a difference, as Daniel Williams actually ran for 80 yards. Brent Thompson didn't have a huge game, but you saw why scouts really are high on him. It was just a better defensive effort and a great defensive play call by Ethan Aguayo, the defensive coordinator. So I'm guessing that after this win, we will move into the top 10 and we will play in our first BCS Bowl. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the national championship, obviously, but it's going to be a BCS Bowl, and we have no bowl tie-ins, so we don't know who we will play or what conference they will be in. And I'm pretty sure it's just going to be from another Big Ten or another championship winner. And if it's not Florida State or Virginia Tech, who they played in the ACC championship, that one of them will be in the national championship. I guess we'll have to see who we'll play. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. What a victory, the biggest one in school history. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I be trying to do me, but they be trying to copy though. Only problem with that is they not me though. People act cool, but really they be shiesty though. They say they got your back, but they ain't even behind me though. I be low key, but police be trying to find me.